Okay, welcome to Voltage AC's first episode of Banjo-Kazooie, and I hope this will be an enjoyable one. Now, I'm just gonna skip the prologue because it's long, and the thing about Banjo-Kazooie, the prologues are really long and take up half the episode, so we would end it at the top of Spiral Mountain. And plus, this Bottles, he basically explains the prologue, which makes no sense. I mean, the designer should have thought, why do we make him explain it? Didn't they see the prologue? But, yeah, no, Kazooie is, a bitch. I can't call her a douche, because it's a girl, and she's, like, all mean to the guy who's trying to help them. Like, you know, calling him a geek, and goggle boy, just bitchy things, you know? And another funny thing is, that poor bird, it, like, never leaves the backpacks of, like, Banjo-Tooie. It sleeps in that backpack. Now, what I'm gonna do is, before we get up to the top of Spiral Mountain, I already know all the moves and stuff, so I'm just gonna skip that, okay? And, so I'm gonna show you how to get all the empty honeycombs, which will give you an extra life if you get, I mean, not an extra life, an extra energy bar, so you have one extra hit point. If you get 6 of them, that is. And there are 6 in Spiral Mountain, but we will not be able to get the 6th one till we finish the first world. So we'll just get all 5 for now, and then once we finish the first world, we'll return there. But I'll show you what I'm talking about, you know, the area it's in. Okay, just leave away, fat ass, okay? Do you have to talk this long? It's been 2 minutes into the video and you're still talking. Stop it. Poor Bottles. No one likes him. I bet you most of the people who played this game, if you haven't played Banjo-Tooie, Bottles dies, I bet you half of the people are cheering when he dies. It's kind of sad because he's just there to help you out, and no one likes him. Poor guy. But I'll save that for, and yes, that was my mouse. I had a little pausing thing there, and I am using an emulator, just to tell you. But I'm not cheating, I will not cheat, okay? I'm not, you know, because I find that douchey. You know, you're gonna cheat to show an example. You know, because when you cheat, you can't repeat what you're doing if you don't cheat the next time. So, what's the point of cheating? Now, if many of you are wondering, well, there's probably not many, because I'm just starting out, but, my voice doesn't sound like this, and if there was buzzing in the video, I'll work on that, don't worry. I just put in audio into my videos, which actually makes me happy. All I had to do was, install a newer version of, Cam Studios, and, I like to thank, Dizzy Dragon for, showing me all, like, the downloads I needed. Like, he told me I needed Audiosity, in Cam Studios, and he also showed me some videos, told me to some videos, and they helped me a lot, and I found, you know, basically the Movie Maker is very helpful, you know, the one your system starts with. I mean, most people have trouble with it, but if you pay attention, all you have to do is press, make movie. And my videos usually take about an hour to finish downloading. Depending on which, like, depending on which ones. Like, my earlier videos, which were a lot crappier, I'll just skip this part, okay? Because, this is a post-commentary. Because we already got the one, so I'm just gonna show you to get this next one. Well, as I was saying before, what was I saying before? I'm sorry. I'll have to I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, like, my earlier videos before were a lot worse, and the reason my SNES version for how do you get all the flutes in Super Mario Brothers 3, the reason that was a lot better, and here's all the rocks, okay, is because, you know, that's how I said earlier, there's a honeycomb under you have to break all 4 of them and you get the honeycomb. And we got all 5 in Spiral Mountain. So as I was saying before, the reason it had sound on it is because it had a feature on it that, you know, to record an AV. I skipped this part because it would take up more time, so I just skipped this part. It's to just take us up to the top of the mountain. And that is the ugliest witch's lair in the world, I just gotta say. Another stupid thing, I'm not sure if I said this before, but I don't know why Banjo is surprised his sister got kidnapped. He lives about a mile away from a witch's lair. That's not very good real estate. I mean, he probably got that thing really cheap. You know, plus it's not like Wizard of Oz, the nicest, you know, what is it? The nice witch of the north. No, this is probably like the wicked bitch of the west. Can't wait till the house falls on her stupid bitch. And there's Tootie, Banjo's sister. And here's where rhyming comes in, which really pisses me off, because I hate rhyming. You know, I got a rhyme for her. Shut up, you stupid witch. You are the only bitch that makes Rosie O'Donnell look okay. It's not very rhyming, you know, just witch and bitch rhymes. But, I mean, Rosie O'Donnell is very disgusting. She's just... Have you ever seen that South Park episode where, Cartman turns into that giant blob and he eats Rosie O'Donnell? And then he, like, goes to normal because she's so disgusting? No offense, Rosie O'Donnell, but you're probably the most disgusting lesbian in the world. Not that there's anything wrong with lesbians. You know, that's okay, you know, if you want to live that lifestyle. I don't mind. And if you didn't guess it, she is at the top of the tower. You know, that's always it, you know? When it's a king or a lair or anything in any video game, they're always higher than you. And no, to all drug addicts out there, I'm not talking high as in getting high off of marijuana. I'm talking high as in elevation. So just stop right there. Then we got the first Jiggy. I don't know why they call it a Jiggy, maybe in Britain, because Rare is a British company, and there's actually an Easter egg for a lot of Rare things in this game. But maybe in Britain, I'm not from Britain, you know, I'm American. Maybe it's, in Britain it's called a Jiggy or something, I don't know why they call it a Jiggy. And this is the hardest thing in the game. You know, whenever I'm building a puzzle or whatever, I cannot figure out where the last piece goes. That is like brain surgeon, rocket science stuff. Oh my god, I mean, it is just so hard to figure out where the last piece goes. I mean, it could go anywhere on that puzzle. I mean, it could go by that tree, it could go by that bridge, it could go by that tree stump. Wait a minute, I think I see something. That blank spot right there. I think that's it. I think I got it. That's it. That's the puzzle piece. I'm a genius. Just gotta say. It is Bottles? I didn't know it was complete, you know? I was actually... I can't tell that, you know, even though the puzzle's complete, I couldn't tell that. I just needed your input right there, Bottles. Shut up, you stupid rhyming bitch. No one likes a rhymer. And look, we're almost 10 minutes into this video. And so, I'll give you about, there's about 5 minutes left. It's about 9 minutes into the video. And so yeah, I'm just gonna show you, and the magic notes, they're magical. They tell you how to unlock the door. You know, the doors, the magic doors. I just explained that, you stupid notes. Okay, I didn't add the 100 part, but why do they have to repeat me? Don't they understand what I'm saying right now? Okay, now this, this monkey throws oranges, which is a lot better than what most monkeys throw at you, which is shit. So I think that's healthier. Maybe the monkey realized that he's getting Ecoli from throwing shit at people and then eating his oranges. And look, we got another Jiggy, which is Jiggy number 2. Yeah! Man. 10 of us in each world. Wow. I did not know that. Well, I'm not sure if you knew that, you know. But I think most people out there who are actually, watching this probably have an emulator. Or some people I know have a Nintendo 64. But I have not seen a lot of Nintendo 64s recently. Man, I hope this audio isn't messed up because I did the audio earlier, and this is probably my second time doing it, and it did this echo thing where my voice would like repeat like 10 times. And we're gonna give this orange to this chimp, and so it was you couldn't even understand it, you know. I'm like, that's not a quality video. I can't show it. And I'm doing a lot better things with my videos, so the music will not overlap. You will be able to hear the music and my voice at the same time. I'll make my voice louder, because I noticed it was really low and stuff. And at some point it'd be like this, you know? So I'm trying to keep the microphone away from me. That way, you know, my voice won't sound as annoying. Like, you can... people have told me, like my friends, I've talked to them on phones and stuff, and they'd be like, holy shit, your voice sounds so weird. Like the first time I talked to them, they're like, are you sure are you sure this is you, you know? I'm not gonna say my name because I don't want a bunch of perverts on the internet. Like, another TV reference, you know, Family Guy, Herbert. Hey there, muscle paperboy. Wanna come in my basement and get some popsicles? Get your fat ass back here. Yeah, I remember I saw this one the other day. He left like 100 messages on his answering machine, like, haven't seen the paper route. Wonder when that muscly old paperboy is. And then it goes, I'm really getting tired of your fat ass bitch. And speaking of child molesters, I remember when I was little, Michael Jackson used to freak me out even before the whole, you know, raping thing of the kid. And I used to think Ronald McDonald was Michael Jackson in disguise. So whenever I'd go to McDonald's, I would like freak out thinking that Ronald McDonald would get me or something. It's Michael Jackson. He'd take me away to the Neverland Ranch. Well, obviously I didn't know about the Neverland Ranch then, but, you know, I knew he'd take me away somewhere. So I thought that was kind of funny. Now I do. But now he's dead, so it's okay. No offense to all Michael Jackson fans out there. He, you know, ever since he did the reverse, what is it, black anatomy? Which turn yourself white. It's from South Park again, like, Kyle turns himself black, gets a reverse Michael Jackson, just so he can play basketball, which is amazingly racist. But it is actually, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean to any Jewish people out there, but there is no, I just realized, I looked it up, there's no Jewish people in the NBA, which, I mean, normally a lot of Jewish people are actually good at basketball. You know, I'm not being stereotypical, but I know quite a few Jewish people who are actually really good at basketball. But I don't know why they're not in the NBA. Maybe they're, you know, they're being more practical or something. You know, getting better jobs or something. I don't know. I am not a Nazi, so if any Jewish people find this racist, I am not a Nazi. Okay. And I'll see you next time, and I'm sorry my mind drifted. Goodbye.